This is Meta Link.
Oh, hello. Let's the game. There it is. Hello. Hey. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's displaying correctly here. Hello. Very good. So yeah, as soon as I start, this is my first time starting up the game, and as soon as I did, and went into the settings as is tradition, of course.
As of course is tradition.
When a PC gamer gets a new PC game, they go straight into the options. Fuck everything else, right? There's no ultra wide resolution here, so we're modifying the Switch overlay that I normally use for Switch games which will have the chat on the side. That's a plus, but we'll reconfigure the stream overlay for this game since it's not ultra wide. Hey, hopefully, no, backseating, I suppose is when I'll ask. That's my stance on backseating. Yeah, I know a lot of friends played this game already. I know reviews are pretty good. That's it. That's all I know. I know the instruction manual found through. Yeah, reviews have done their part on that. But I've been waiting for this game a long ass time.
Wahoo!
So yeah. So despite the ultra wide oversight, honestly, oversight on ultra wide, we'll go ahead and give this a shot, eh? Oh, thank God it worked in the first try. Alright, Slacker, get up. Let's go. That's it. Like, literally no intro cutscene to anything. Alright, so spacebar does that. I'm starting off with the keyboard. I'm not sure. I have my controllers on standby just in case that gets a little too uncomfortable for some reason. But I mean, yeah, WASD does its job. Played like a couple minutes of the demo from earlier in the year, I think it was, that it released. And I realized, no, yeah, I gotta let this go until it actually fully releases. Played through the whole game with keyboard, and was that comfortable for you, Nin? I mean, it must have been. You spent several hours with that. I like the little taps slowly spin them around. Alright, cool. Yeah. He's adorable. There's already something down there. Can I? Okay, probably would have been better if it worked. Yeah, so this seems like it'll work. And we'll figure out if my right hand gets to do anything in due time. Oh, mailboxes. And the message I cannot read. But yeah, okay, so the prompt is a spacebar. Cool. Cute little mailboxes. Alright. That looks like a stick. Tab. Alright, so we get to equip it. J, K, or L? Ooh. Okay, so that's what the right hand does. I might remap that to the arrow buttons just a little bit more comfortable. Right? Okay, yeah, so this is just like Zelda. Tab and exit that. I also got the soundtrack bundled with the game with the soundtrack, and I saw Lifeform is composer on this. I really enjoyed it. It's one of those things. I listened to the soundtrack of what was it, Dust Force, more than I played Dust Force. Same composer. let's see. Yeah, use item 1, 2, and 3. Listen, J, K, and L are across the bottoms. Let's that item will do that. Actually, let me double check that. Okay. So arrow keys are for the camera, I guess. Yeah. Because that's... Wait, the camera's not doing it. Oh, hello. Oh, the arrows were doing something earlier. Or I think it just auto... Okay, auto locks onto... Alright, whatever. So that's... The arrow keys are not doing anything here immediately, but do not remap the arrow keys. Alright. Let's take a look at that again then. I'll keep it on J. Flask is P. JKL. P. P is odd. Wait, is there something down to I? No. Okay. Alright. Save you pain later. Okay. Okay. So, I mean, yeah. Yeah, the camera... Assuming this is camera controls, yeah. There might be a puzzle. Wow, shield is... Semicolon. So after L. Okay. Well, let's scoot the mouse aside and just bring the keyboard front and center, huh? That should be... Yeah, that's a lot more comfortable already. Alright, cool. Toggle focuses caps lock. Sure. Yeah, not fond when games use caps lock, because then I go chat elsewhere after the game and I'm like yelling at someone. Focus and top... Alright, I guess we'll figure that out as we go. D-pad. And then... They're just the same keys. Alright. Left, right, yep. So they're already bound two ways, those keys down there. Alright, you know what? I'll just leave it as is. If Finn says he got through the entire game with the default controls, I believe that I can get through the game with the default controls too. I believe in myself. Anywho, believe. Ooh, currency? I don't see a currency counter anywhere. Oops. Okay, there it is. 14 of those doodads already. This is already...
Bingo! Ho, 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 ho.
Yeah. Alright, well, we'll figure what that means later, I suppose. Yeah, the stick doesn't do shit yet. And the arrows... Alright, nothing here yet. Alright. Yeah, I guess we don't have a flask just yet. But hey, we're just starting. Yeah, I gotta hold down shift. Oh, that guy, wow. Being one of the first enemies you find, that took 3 hits. Hero's Grave. Well, at least that's in English. That's a... Hero's Grave. We're gonna go... Boys, we're gonna go grave robbing. Oh good, I can hit both of them. Nice, good combo. That head, that statue head in the water looks like... Yeah, looks like a fox, just like me. Looking on the stream. Cool. No drop frames. 60? 30, yeah. Yeah. I gotta keep an eye on my bandwidth. That's why I knock it all the way down to 720 and 30. Every month we've been bumping up against Comcast's data cap. Oh, that's a bigger boy. Oh yeah, he fights back. The small one's much easier to handle if it doesn't fight back. Yeah, town, and then some green text. Am I ready to go to town yet, though? I feel like there's more to explore. Oh, there's so much time. How to get unlimited work? Yeah, man, I can't imagine working. Tell me, I mean, work's gotta reimburse you for that bit, right? At least the uncapping of the... yeah. God, something tells me it doesn't. But they should. Wow, alright, new day? Well, they do. Good. Yeah, work reimburses me for my gas, so that's good that they reimburse you for your interwebs. Oh, they're running away! I see a fox on top of the stairs and they peace out. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Sure looks like a key. Da-da-da-da! Alright, so yeah, that's in the inventory. Oh! Ah, we get little teases of whatever's coming up ahead. The windmill. That looks nice. Yeah. I'm already starting to wish that this game would fill up my entire screen. But some folks in the forum said that you might be able to see too much, which is weird. Wait, did all these guys respawn? Is that what resting at the campfire did? So many treasure chests. Can I just skip? No. Alright. There, well, at least that happened. There we go. Let's see if this key works. Hey! Alright. Time to go grave robbing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's totally cool with that. Yeah. Oh, beginning your adventure. In a far-off land, a great treasure was sealed away forever. Some say it is the power to defy death. And then the fox is reading page 28. Yeah, this must be it. I've heard about this. The cute little illustrations in the instruction booklet that you piece together. Alright, so I guess this part is arrow keys. Oh, look at that! Flip this around. Alright, cool. Health, stamina, magic. We get magic. I haven't seen that yet. Everything hurts way more when I'm tired. Aw, it's cute that he's speaking in first person. He or she? Do we know? Do we ever find that out? Magic potion. Ready the equipment. Magic. Mood. Yeah. Just the one page so far. Ooh, I get to zoom in. Oh man, this should be printed. Yeah, that's definitely a mood. Stamina points, 0 SP. It's a 0. Alright. Do the keys do anything else here? Alright. Just enter zooms in and out. How do I back out? Oh, spacebar also zooms in and out. Alright. Got a PDF and printed it, but I'd instantly buy a yeah, I can imagine one being on actual good paper. There's the instruction book. It's F1. That's handy. Okay, and it's also a toggle. Very handy. Very good. Alright, so it does that, and then caps lock did what? caps lock do? Oh. Oh, caps lock hold is a toggle and shift is a hold. Okay. That I might change. Yeah. I think I'll just lock on. Oops, no. Shift. There we go. And can I unbind? Put them both the same. No, he doesn't like that. Oh, what if I make this caps lock? Ah, that feels more comfortable. Alright, that works for me. And then I'm not toggling caps lock on and off all the time. What a cute little animation. Yeah. I mean, not only is this Zelda vibes, but like Fez vibes. Some asshole said Dark Souls, and I'm like, no, thank you. What is under accessibility? I've heard of this one too. Someone said, yeah, no fail mode or no stamina restrictions. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, someone did mention like if shit gets tough, go just turn that shit on. Anyway, door? Door? No button prompt either. Guess that's it. See the ladder though. Oh, hey, wait, no, I haven't been up this ladder yet. Never mind. What's here? Oh, sneaky! Look at that. Ah, fox hat, right? It's not a hat. That's a counter. Is it a fox bomb? I don't. Alright, let's find out. Cryptic language. It's like, just like Fez. Alright, that's a bundle of rocks. Let's see if okay. That's literally all it was. Okay. So, someone's piggy bank then. I like that it says caps lock now. But I'm using shift. Yeah, okay, it'll just toggle it on, keep it locked on, and cycle through any enemies nearby. Foxy bank. Oh, that's cute. This is great. And more money. We're up to 71 now. Oh, we're on top of that door. Alright, secret entrance. Secret entrance. Right? I see characters repeating. Oh man. East Forest. Hey, hang on. Ringing the East Bell. Ringing the West. Yeah, East Forest, Hero's Grave. We've been to those two places. And Guard Captain. Okay. East Forest.
Waha!
Or East Bell Tower, yes. Ooh. Bring it on, suckers! Ooh, another page. Yeah, I'll take it. Hey, nice! The graphics updated to show the new key binding. Tab, WASD. Ah, yes, this is 100% made for controller. JKL would be... Alright. And in the shoulder button, shield, that's right, okay. The healing flask. Yeah. So these are... That's cool. That's page 12 that we collected. Nope. Again, ooh, that's similar to one of the fox heads that was in the river. Oh, this game. Mm-hmm. This is gonna be a fun one, I can already tell. Let's see what's up here. Oh, I can't. Cut the corner. Yeah, that head is similar to what was in the river. Hook shot? I can go downwards. Alright. Alright, so we'll definitely go that way then. Ooh. That's a one-way drop. Oh, somebody already took that? Wait a minute. So that's a save point, I'm assuming? Did it heal? Would it heal? It's scammed. It's totally scammed. I would assume it heals too, because I guess that's the comparison to Dark Souls, aside from the difficulty. Ooh, that's new. Ooh. Push in? Yeah, whoops. Wait. Question is only... There's only one response to that question, huh? Let's see if I can aggro one at a time. Hey, come back here. Oh, okay, great. There's one back there. That's not who I want to target right now. That was great. Yeah, let's definitely head that way first. Oh, look, they're being generous already, putting another checkpoint. Yeah, that definitely heals you up. Wow, look at all those swords and the treasure chest back there. How convenient. There it is. The telescope. That looks like a beat to heal with. Sure, we'll put it there. Okay. I was waiting for that to break past it. I want to see that telescope, though. It is save heal. Alright, cool. Alright. Lower forest. Ooh. Oh, that's a cool sound. Bonk. I don't like the look of that spider over there. Ooh, it's looking at me. Can't target it, though. I hope Spidey is friendly? Ah! No, I don't like it one bit. I don't like that one bit. Oh, oh no. That is, I count 5 of them. Yeah. I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna come back. Alright, what are you about? Target lock. Face your adversaries. Focus and evade, focus and block. Yeah, as soon as I get that shield. Oh, there's more. Oh, wait. Yes. The other side of page 12, of course. How did I miss that? And hold. So, dodge. And then, I guess dodge and hold does something extra. Alright. Here, I'll try it. Oh! Yeah, dude, you're speedy now. Look at that. And just make the UI fade away right now. Put that over there. That's funny, I can target that guy. There's another statue in the water. I really do wish this was an ultra wide. That'd be cool. Alright. There are things that I'm looking for. Just hold here for a sec.
Oh yeah.
This is a nice vista. Okay. Let's resume. I actually have to look where my fingers are going. Right. So another instruction manual page was picked up. Hero's Grave continues this way. Hero was buried kind of in a weird spot.
Oh,
The path to the Hero's Grave, alright. Oh! Okay, I gotta time that better. No. Oh boy, that is a... Can I run past him, perhaps? Okay, full aggro and... Oh no, not that guy too. Struck. Yikes.
Ah!
Is that... Oh, you know what? Here, we'll go ahead and do that. At the deaths. But what is this? Is Streamlabs not running? It's not. Figures it's not. Open Chrome.
Initiating.
Let's I should just entirely bail on Streamlabs. Because this is like I've seen this happen to Undead as well. Where the bot just disappears. It's no good.
Oh!
No good. Cloudbot, yep, it's turned off. Why is Cloudbot turned off? I mean, yeah. It didn't drop frames, if on my end at least. But yeah, suddenly dead. Let me reset that. Okay, and we know we died once, so boop. There we go. I think there's a sound effect too. I don't see it playing though. Internet's been crap. Eee, what are we paying them for, huh? What are we paying them for? Yeah, that's a very dead fox, and I'm floating in the abyss. Oh, who this? Hello, who this? Is this how I go back to the last save point? Oh. Yep. Alright. Give this a good chunk of cash. Still have that. And can I call it a radish? A beet? We saw health radishes in Breath of the Wild. This looks like a nicer grave entrance than the actual sign off to the side, but according to the instruction manual... Oh wait, East Forest comes first, and then Hero's Grave. Maybe I do want to go in here first. Guard House. Alright, guess not. Okay, yeah, that's true. That's another way of interpreting that. Check that off the list. And yeah, this is another tease at another chest. Peek what's up here. Oh god. Oh wow. No, you swing big and hard. Can I? Yeah, I gotta unlock and peace. Those guys came at me hard. We're fully healed, saved. Alright. Yeah. Nowhere else to go but through that hero's grave path on the side. Oh, that's not what I meant to click on. I've seen this happen with Undead too. It's like as soon as you start playing a game and streaming it, no, everyone wants your attention. Hi, hello, can I bother you? May I interest you in a stick? God, this is... back. I know that's happening. Ow. There's a very small window to do that. Okay. Not as badly hurt as I was the first time around. And actually, now's a good time to see what... Yep, that's healing. Alright. I should have just pressed that earlier. Oh! Oh! Is that... I can recover my... Oh, that's so cool. Yep, that sounds right. Yeah, I cannot phase it, like, right on. Oof. And so maybe I used the beat a little too soon? Or maybe it's... I gotta get the timing down on this stuff. No... I'm not ready. Can I heal again? I do see a way around it. Alright, buddy. Can you break the... Yes, you can! Sight. Oh no, wait. There's more down there. That's a really wide area of attack. I want none of what you're selling, sir. Thank you. Watch him find a way to get to me. Oh! Huh?
Bang, bang. Oh yeah.
That one might be a little bit trickier, yeah. Let's see if we can... There we go. Oh! Of course he runs up the stairs now, shit. Deuces! Oh, my man, my man. Okay. Let's take the sword. Oh, crap. Here lies the hero. Aww.
Ah.
Our hero? Let's go ahead and equip that. I noticed that this does not pause the game. Some chat for the hero, boys. And then for me, because I'm less than half health, and this guy's hella aggro. And stuck. Definitely stuck. This is good. Alright, so let me clear this out then. That's not gonna help you evade him. Oh, that was a good hit. Yeah, that knocked him back too. Yes? Eat it. Eat it.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Yeah, no, it's a good... Good thing I was able to evade the guy and just go for the sword. let's see what this chest is about. It's such a cute, cool animation, cute, and yeah, I appreciate. Man, if Fez remaster looking like this would be dope, huh? And yeah, okay, that is a dead end. All right, we'll proceed.
You gotta believe.
You gotta believe. Chill Beats to Adventure to is also what the album could have been called. Alright, checkpoint please.
Yeah.
I would like to heal up.
I hope she made lots of spaghetti.
Alright, let's get back to it. Right, back here. Yeah, we got those coins, but was there something more? Was one of the chests, wasn't there? No. Just the spooters. And I think I am... Yeah, that's the spooter house, and I'm gonna come back to the spooters once I get the shield. But yeah, this little boy is already looking like Link. All right, we can chop down these bushes now. At least I can sneak through here. Very wide attack. That's cool. Here we go. Dude, that. Those look like bombs. Now we're talking. Oh, okay. That was pretty cool. Can I drop a bomb on their heads? Eat shit. Wait, where did that go? Coins I do have to be in range to collect. That's a bummer. But that was fun. I was hoping the bomb would roll down the stairs. Maybe it wasn't facing down the stairs correctly. Any goodies back here? Of course there are. More bombs, please. Oh. That's blue. That could be a mana magic flask. Oh right, holding it lets me run. Oh, Speedy!
Oh yeah, looking good.
Now we're in the lower forest. This is where the spooters were. I knew it looked kind of sus, but okay, I guess there's nothing back here anyway. Another one of these cookie doodads. Grapple hook seems reasonable. Wait, this is where the spiders were. No, thank you. Handle two of them, right? Be nice if one of them at a time attack. Ooh, knocked one down before it even struck once. Okay. This looks like a monument that's broken. Possibly in the water. Camera still does nothing here. Not at full health, but can handle this part. Oh, there they came out. Yep. Oh god, that. Ooh, whoa! I knew they were gonna hurt. Oh, I knew they were gonna hurt.
Yeah.
That is another death. I still have. Okay, I still have those things. Rip Reno. Alright, well, hey, I know a shortcut. Get down there and recover myself. And maybe still be able to peace out before they surround me. The place I died in is... yeah, right there. Fairly close. And hopefully don't get seen by the spooter. Collect it all and peace out. Yeah, I saw the one spooter and like, huh, it's not aggro yet. And then I saw the other ones. Like, this is gonna be bad. Alright. Oh! So, we got to the forest, we got to the hero's grave, now it's the guard captain. And we've seen a few guards. And now I'm wondering if I should have used a bomb on this pathway here. Although none of these walls are solid anyway, so this like there's no hint like there is in Zelda you should be bombing a wall or not. They all respawn down here? They did. And I'm trying to recall if I should continue walking down that. You can always attack even without stamina, but I'm going to take more damage if I do get hit. Ooh, invulnerability. Check from dust. And that's when, okay, so that's when the invulnerability frames are active. I wonder what stability is. Ah, I wish I could toss a bomb like down there like I did the first time. No. Oh, that's cool. The sword can knock out the little enemies real quick now. You can sneak that attack in before. It's a shame I took a hit though.
Oh, yeah!
The grass remains cut. That's interesting. Yeah, that's gotta be a hook shot of some sort. And that was a dead end. And that's spooters. Yeah, let's keep looking for the shield. The spiders are really fucking hurt. Wait, does the grass drop anything? Like bombs? Obviously not health, because then the checkpoints lose their value. Ooh, look at this. This guy's a shield. Oh, that's a big enemy, though. That guy's a shield. Here, take on this guy. I'll sneak a health. Get health in here. Wow! Tunas with the...
I hope you
Hey!
made lots of spaghetti.
Thank you, my man. Good stuff. Alright. Nice! Got lots of goodies. Ooh, ooh. Let me go up here first. Yo! What up, dude? Woo! There we go. Yeah! Oh, hey, yep, the bot's doing its work now. Thank you, bot. Man, thank you everybody for showing up today. Dude, Tunaz, thank you so much for that raid. You guys are following Tunaz. Dude codes and does, well, I've only been seeing you coding lately. Yeah. You're coding a game. If you want to watch that happen live, go ahead and give him a follow. Dude's super cool. Really interesting stuff over there. Working with AI this time. Nice, dude. Yeah, really excited to see what the awesome stuff you build out of that. You know, flawless. I would call that flawless. He didn't even get a chance to attack me. That looks like it. Panic is pain, dude. I bet. I've seen it with a lot of indie games, AAA games, whatever. Like, if you put a weird path between you and the enemy trying to chase you down, and they're like, you know, jack shit. It's a shielded guy. Big. I mean, that looks. If the instruction manual is anything to go by, that could be the guard captain, right? It's a shame I don't have any bombs anymore. I want to fight Big One. Ooh. Yeah, the shield is not... He's almost dead. There we go. Cool. There's just this guy's left. And I don't like the look of the spear. Man, I gotta get in so close, and that spear's gonna wreck me, isn't it? I think I got a shield, too. Whoa, that's pretty much a one-hit KO. How am I not dead? That's a 1 pixel. I can't believe I got away with that.
Oh yeah.
And everything respawned. Up the ladder. There we go. Alright. Wait. Did I not find anything up here? Is that why I didn't continue? I already forgot. No, that's right, the gate. Oh. And for some reason I didn't continue up this ladder. I like that stagger animation. Alright. Another switch. The gate opens.
Ha fine.
Right? I would like the sound effects. Guardhouse 1. And the camera zoomed out a little bit here. Wait, don't, can I cancel that? Oh no. I feel like I shouldn't have done that just yet. Oh, that's a ladder. Okay. Word. Okay. 1 out of 3 on the top left over there. Wow, I have a lot of currency already too. Wow, I wasn't really paying attention to that. Let's figure out how to zombie attack building blocks. Wow. It sounds like you got a full plate, man. Yeah, anyone who calls developers lazy is lazy themselves. which I saw. I saw people calling the devs lazy when I was looking up ultra wide support for this game, and yes, there's a Unity mod. Actually, let me take a few steps back. The game is apparently built in Unity, and then there's a Unity mod to unlock ultra wide support. And yeah, I didn't like the vibe of people calling devs lazy. The dev actually did give a reason for not supporting it. But boy, there's some vistas in this game already where I wish, yeah, this should be full frame. But like, for example, here I can see it at the edge of another cliff where there was an enemy over there on that side. Yeah, I can see that. If I had the full view of my ultra wide, I could see that normally without having to target it. And maybe some would consider that cheating? I don't know. But, okay, so this has got to be the boss. That's the guard captain. He fits the description according to that little image there. How about you? Oh yeah. Let me target this guy first. Oh no, that one's great. Oh, I can attack you through the block? It was like I button mash faster and I can maybe beat him, or he smacks me once. Where are we at? Number 3? That's number 3. I gotta take out everything so far. Oh, the gate's already open though. Snag him first? Okay. I think I could tackle this if I was more, you know, patient in the attacks and more strategic in my rolls. Let me take care of the little guy first. He's got a lunge attack, which I don't like. Whew. Come on, just one more. Oh, thank God. That got really close again.
Bingo! Ho 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 ho!
Alright, raise the gate. Do I get to save finally? Treasure chest? I don't want this, I want to save. Hey, that's a... What is that? Yeah. Can't tell what that is. Oh, there it is! It finally loaded in. There we go. Took a second. We got it.
Wowzer, you the best.
Is that a kiwi? No, Jasky Bobble? That's funny. It looks like a kiwi bird. Alright, so that's his P now. There's your heal. And the flask is gone. Aha! So that's where the... That's the Dark Souls part. See, you don't have a charge attack yet. There may be one soon, huh? I can tell this is a dark area. Why am I even bothering going here? See, Billy Fox. Ooh, this is ornate. Or it's just grass. Alright. Barrels now, huh? I got that stuck in this room for 15 minutes because I didn't really go behind that wall to get to the stairs. Wait, this one down here? Oh. Wait, no, that one down there. Yeah. Yeah. Like just like with Metroid Dread, I can see that stuff happening. Wait, are we gonna call that the Ninkodo room? Like David Jaffe got his own room. We're gonna dub that the Ninkodo room. Oh, we've been here. Nice. I like that. Okay, I thought it was a hook shot. Nin's unreachable stairs. Oh yeah, we're ringing the bell. I forgot we were gonna do that.
Oh yeah.
It's not a cutscene. Not a cutscene, guys. I thought it was. Oh, it's no chest down here. That was an exit. Ooh. Pathfinding. Oh. What a speedy boy now. Look at him go. Yes. And the lower enemies are now one-hit KOs. Isn't that awesome? I love that progression. You know, you get the stick, it takes 3 attacks to take down the basic enemies, but then you upgrade and... Man, that feels powerful.
You unbelievable.
So, Hero's Grave in East Forest. We beat the guard captain, and we rang the East Bell. I'm gonna spend the day figuring out how to make the zombies be able to climb building blocks. Alright, well now we can cross that bridge because it can drop down the trees. East. Alright, let's head west. I thought I was going to find the shield in that forest too, though. Oh, hang on. If that was east, then west is going to be in this direction. Cool. Was there anything else that I couldn't access thanks to the shrubs? West? That's right, we're gonna head west. Speed around. I'm not even locking on to these guys anymore because they're just one hit. That's the one. Yeah, there's a shrub down there I couldn't get into. Ta-da! And we're back to the beginning of the game, right? Yeah. The floaty boys, so they give him a good gravity. The perils of game development. This is, yeah, the beach where I woke up. Let's do this one-handed. There we go. It was a time, I bet, dude. Alright, hey. There's so much. I see another piece of the manual down there. Way down? Not yet. Alright, so this gate's not openable, but I can go through this now. Yes. Flip on down, boy. There's your way down. Alright, I'm 48 out of that. I'm at 513 now. So no swimming allowed. That looks like death too. It's like Wind Waker. You can't. You're just not allowed to go there. But something tells me I'll be able to. I mean, especially the little instruction booklet page that's on that pillar. That's gonna happen at some point, right? Yeah, okay. I'm not really crazy that the sword doesn't like clang against that iron door or whatever it is. That's in the shape. I see a shape, like yeah. Over here, these the East Bell that we saw earlier. So I bet you're ringing both of them will activate that. Maybe? Maybe?
Oh yeah, looking good.
Anyway, still at half health since defeating the mini boss. Honestly, that felt like a mini boss. So let's go west and see what we find now. Well, that was behind me. I need to not take damage from the basic enemies. Let's see if I can take these down faster now too, huh? Yeah, I should not. Whoop. Hello? There it is. Oh, an overworld map. Alright, so we've got from page 10, and it's not breaking a sequence yet. That's super cool. Alright, so we've got a map now. Alright, so yeah. The beach where we woke up. A thing? Was there a thing there? I don't remember already. That pillar? I'm a bit brain dead right now. Yeah. I have a feeling this game's gonna do that to me too. Where there's some puzzles that I'm on the map. I am on the map right there. Your little fox, even with the scarf. Wow, that looks deadly. Whatever I'm next to, it's dead. But we got the East Forest. And the West... Oh! Ringing the West Bell. This is West Garden Dark Tombs. Of course, this is a Dark Tomb. Who wants to go to the Dark Tomb? Alright. So there's quite a bit to traverse to get to the West Garden. Oh, the Dark Tomb is up there. Forbidden Pass. Wow. Lots of interesting goodies to find here. Yes, there's the broken statue head that we saw. And the river. That bridge was out too. Oh, this is cool. And the musical note on this house. Well. We're poking at this map a lot, I can tell. Yeah. That ominous looking building next to me. Good thing I can't access it right now. I don't want to anyway. But I would love to heal up. Flip. Oh, the lava! Oh, yes. Yes. The heal. Ah, yeah.
Here we go.
You are healed. Yes, I'm healed. And most of the enemies respawn now, yeah. The blue one's very angry. He's got eyebrows painted on it, too. You're a chime. Oh, there really is a chime over there. On that building. What is that building? It's the old house. So the map doesn't update with, you know, bridges that are broken and out and stuff, but it'll update with my little fox head. Very cute. Ah, it does mark save points too. That is convenient. Yeah. So, up here is that big gate. Oh. Wait, already? No, it's too soon, isn't it? What happened? Am I dead? I'm dead. It killed me. Wait, I have my sword though. Oh, is that interesting? This is much more different than the first time I was here. Yes, okay. The door killed me because I didn't ring both bells yet. But we've rang the east bell. And I gotta ring the west one. Then I can crack this open, huh? Oh, that's a cool door design. And what's beyond this? Oh, the statue's toppled over. Or, I guess not quite a statue. Is that trap? Oh. Yeah, they want out. Okay. 3 gems. Hmm.
Oh!
Oh no, you're just sleeping. Ah, what a slacker. Alright. Did I see reference to that? Not. There's a reference to this lamp. Dark Tomb probably means I'm gonna get a lamp item. That's cool. What was those 2 squares? I don't remember what that is. We got the East Forest done. There's a lot of detail to decipher on this map. Yeah, let's just go ahead and cross that bridge. Yeah, that's all out of range. I'm satisfied. Yeah, we'll go ahead and press some wrench. My flask is back up. Yay! Alright. Okay. Of course there's something behind. Of course there's something behind a waterfall. Man. I think they can fool me. That's not. Oh. It's like a tuning fork. Treasure chest. We'll take those. What is that? What's way over here? Well, I can't equip it. Still don't know what this is. That looks like mana, just because it's blue. Okay, just making sure they're not coming back alive. Yep. See? Ooh! Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel! Can I unequip that? There we go. Okay, that's one way of doing it. Yeah, I don't really want to use it not knowing what the thing is, but I have a feeling this is to refill that flask. Yeah, the hieroglyphs, I haven't figured that out yet. If you recall Fez, game from what, 10, 15 years ago now? Did a similar thing. Another indie game. Just made up a language, and the language could be deciphered. And there was some extra lore behind that. But yeah, it's present in the manual here. It seems to have some meaning, and I betcha we'll be unlocking the meanings as we progress through the game. But like, yeah, a lot of this is undecipherable yet. But like, I did figure out, yeah, go to the East Forest, get to the hero's grave, the guard captain. There's a sword icon there. I figured that one out. And down here, some other stuff. Oh, hey, West Garden, page 27. We don't quite get there, do we? Oh yeah, hang on. Yeah, that jumps from 15 to 28. I do need that shield. So this is a mixture of English and whatever this language is. A slime, a type of slime who just wants to be close to you. Stun it by blocking. Audible. Wants to protect something, but what? Circle around and use a shield. Alright. Yep. Assume these lasers come from the auto bolt. But that's a map for the well. I feel like I saw a well. Oh, I think that was in the forest. Okay. Well, I'm sure we'll have reason to go back to the forest. Sploosh. One of these, yeah, a pair of these are going to wake up, aren't they? I'd rather kick them into the water. Hopefully they don't wake up. Oh, what is this? Oh, that is too dark. Wait. Okay, yeah, I'm in the dark tomb already. Dark tomb. Old house. We haven't seen the old. I mean, we've seen the outside of the old house. We haven't been there yet. Okay, so we're kind of skipping. But yeah, judging by the manual here, we're in the dark tomb. And we're gonna find that lamp. I still want to find that shield. Oh wow.
It is also not the tradition for a Royal Canadian wedding.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. But then it would just, like, the Hungarians would be able to cheese through it. I feel like I've... Oh, because there wasn't anything more to see back there, was there? Yeah, it was tuning fork. Oh, did I go in here? Oh, I didn't even see this earlier. Oh. Alright, nothing... Okay, I guess same type of door that I just can't do anything with. Oh! There's the shield. Well, how do I get there? Let's see, where am I? Yeah. That looks like the tuning fork. And I just somehow ended up behind. I'm not on the map anymore. And I'm not here. I feel like I'm somehow inside the sealed temple from, like, a rear entrance. Alright, let's proceed exploring. Yeah, I was supposed to actually cross the bridge like 20 minutes ago. What is that? Well, the house. How about it? A couple of telescopes, and there's that windmill again. Nice. Yeah, why does that look broken on the lower right? Am I tripping? Anyway. The purple thing was part of the sealed dungeon that we couldn't reach. And this, yeah, the windmill. Alright. Now we can... Look at how bouncy this becomes. Hey, whoa, where are we going? Hey, whoa, what? Alright. Be right back. Hey, yeah, that's an hour and a half. So, accidentally, all the things, right? Sure. I suppose now's a good time to take a break. Yeah, so let's get some water. Let's go do a stretch. Really didn't intend on that happening.
Oh yeah.
But maybe voice attack had a different, yeah, it's wow. The cotton now loading as a command. I need a... Yeah, voice attack just thinks I'm saying stuff. But anyway. Maybe it's a sign. Yeah, go take a break. We'll be right back, folks. Oh.
Wowzer, you the best.
Alright. Well, okay. Impromptu break over. Oh, that's the wrong scene. That's the one I want to do. Yeah. Ah, I really does wish it's had like a full frame ultra wide support. Where are we at now? The windmill. Old house. Saw a bunch of enemies down in the lower level, and the well. So the well is that way. Yeah, with the bridge upraised. I suppose we'll just go see the windmill. Well, that seems to be turning something. Music got really spooky too. Nope. I know. That's very scary. Oh no. Is this like a store? Take the candy. I don't think it's candy, man. Alright, my flask is full. I think I can take... Oh, is this only 100? Yeah, I'll take some. These look like firecrackers. Can I buy more? I have 3 crap. Oh, no, no, no. There we go. That's so much currency? Why not? It looks like he bows. That's weird. If this is a secondary flask, I have just enough to buy it. I should have bought it. If it's a refill, I'm gonna be mad. But if it's another flask, that would be fantastic. Hey, there it is. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So it's good that I saved up all that currency. God, I was so spooked when I walked in here the first time. I was like, oh, this is gonna kill me in one swipe. Alright, cool. So, I came out with 6 firecrackers and 2 flasks. Oh, yeah, another telescope. Oh, hey! Yeah, I was back there with the, all that stuff. That's a lot of things going on back there. There's a treasure chest and the... Ooh, okay, there's a way around. Hey, the fork. Tuning fork. It does seem like everything loops around on itself. I want to take some candy. Hey, Fox. Let's go face these assholes. Surprise attack! Ooh. Oh, did they kill themselves? That's awesome. Does seem like a firecracker. Oh man. I just can't. I gotta angle that better to actually throw the firecracker. Alright. We've added page 16. Look at that. Dodging will... I can gather that dodging will use stamina. Something about blocking... Oh. If you're out of stamina, you can't roll. Yes. An earlier page told us that it does hurt more. Low stability. Does that mean tripping happens? So, yeah. When you roll, you have invincibility frames. Oh, fuck. 150%. Special tech? What does that mean? Ooh! That's... Oh, hello. Why did I jump so much? Alright. Sword stick, we've got those. Shield ruling. What does that mean? Hey. Yeah, so we found... Oh, wow. There's 3 types of bombs. Wait! Special abilities to craft stamina. Yeah. There is stamina and there's a magic bar that we haven't unlocked yet, but, like, I thought it was a mana flask. It's an ice bomb. Firecracker is just a explosion, and the firebomb. We've seen the firebombs. I thought those were the bombs, the standard bombs. That's cool. We've seen a key. We've got fruits and HP and MP. That makes sense. Hot pepper ivy. That's cool. Yeah, I think A Link to the Past had something like that. No, I can't. Something, yeah, some hot pepper thing made you attack more, and that's attack and SP, special power. We've seen the effigy, and it was just, I thought at first it was a hat, but it was like a pot full of money. A lure. That seems cool, and then golden coins. Is that a coaster? Are those coasters? Page 20? We don't have... They say that if you throw enough bombs, you'll get a prize, so don't be afraid to use them. What's page... Oh yeah, so we're missing page 20. Magic potion. Checkpoint. Alright, so it probably says something about refilling them at checkpoints. We have a magic potion fragment. I have no idea what that is. But it seems like a way of raising your health, I would gather. That's interesting. And then magic items. Yeah, there you go. Magic points. Is that like a piece of glass on a rope? That reminds me of the magic wands from Zelda. This is so cool. Focus and evade. Yeah, I should flip back and forth through all the pages just to make sure. As I collect more, I seem to be able to piece together more from pages I already have. So that's cool. Another tuning fork. Oh my god, the tuning fork is too close that I can't attack the enemy. Right. We're gonna look for a key. Oh hey, in the well. It's so cool that I can get 2 attacks in before. I need to keep that in mind for future reference. I can get 2 in before it attacks. Ooh. Hey, more firecrackers. Cool. Yeah, from the telescope, this little wall here looked weird, like it was a glitch in the rendering. It's blurring the fence more than the ground behind it. So yeah, look. I guess that's why it was out of focus. Some weird shit going on. Hey, another fragment. Is that 2? It's 2. We found 3 of these tuning forks. What is this? Unity lighting. That figures. Yeah, you can always tell. Unity and Unreal Engine and all the other ones. That's hilarious. This looks like a secret door that should be opening. Ow. Must be a secret to figure it out. Back across the bridge. Actually, I'm gonna... Yeah, since I'm right next to the checkpoint, let's go ahead and trigger that. It will respawn every enemy, which is unfortunate, but... I'll take the complete refill of everything right now. Over, that's a dead end. So, down we go. Let's see if I can use these fireworks properly now. Oh, one hit KO, not bad. Yeah, I'm facing it, so why not? Hey, got them both. Wow, the radius on those explosions is huge. Sometimes does whatever it thinks. Yeah, I've noticed that in a few other games too. Dude, he's already got the eyebrows on. He's already angry. Whoa! Whoa! Hey, that's cheating. Where did all that shit come from? That enemy didn't do that earlier. Yeah, see, just one. Unless it's a higher level ghost thing. Unreal? Yeah. I've seen them both do weird shit. Sneak around? Oh. I love the shattering effect. That's super cool. Yeah. No engine is perfect. And that's fine. This is already like a splendid looking game. It's very charming. Another four. Oh, there's a series of them over here. What is that? Okay, that thing is angry. Let's go ahead and take this guy down. Oh, nice. One hit KO on the shield guy. Some banners hanging out the front. Whoa, the music just got way more somber. Why is it glowing red? This is ominous. Flowers. Any money? Finish ransacking the place. Somebody already began. Ask. So flowers, huh? Was that part of... I guess fruits? Oh, ivy. Hot pepper ivy? Oh, it's all over here. Nah, okay. This can't be equipped. So that's some sort of other collectible. And that's an ice bomb. That's so cool. Okay. It's a good thing I figured that out from the manual. It's so cool. What an interesting way to like discover the game. Is going in obviously blind as I am right now, but like you know, I have the prior knowledge of old Zelda games, older games, and other indie games and such like that. And I thought, oh, that's Mana Flask, the blue thing. Of course, it makes sense. And then it's not what I think it is. Oh, it just... Okay, well... Hmm. It hurt. You have to do some weird stuff to be able to fake lighting, get good results. What's up? Yeah. How do I get that? I want another piece of paper. And these doors, I can't. Alright. Very clearly a door to something. The guy's not paying attention, so. Sneak attack? I like how it calls the attention of everything in the site. Oh yeah. Yeah, this guy is totally locked onto me, but I can't. I mean, I can lock onto him, but it's not gonna do anything. Get that sound of firecracker though. Yeah, it's still nothing here. Oh, hey, we're on the other side now. Oh, hey, look at that. It lifted up. Open the doors. This guy's totally oblivious to me sneaking up on him. You know what I didn't check out was this well. But that's all it says again. Wait. The other well I found also did the same thing. It asks a question. There's a question mark there, and all you get to do is say okay. And nothing happens, but if you look at this, maybe the wells are connected. Maybe they are. Is this even on the map? It's not. Huh. Interesting. The well's not on the map. Well, anyway. That down arrow on the ramp next to the tree is something of interest. We got to see the other bell. Didn't quite reach it yet. Okay. Let's see if I can. How much did? Yo, half your health is gone? Hell yes, dude. Come at me. Yeah! And there's the key. I feel. That was awesome.
I hope she made lots of spaghetti.
If only I had all those bombs earlier, I could have taken out the one I found in the forest. Take a look at this beach. Ooh. Oh no no no. Yeah, I don't have a shield for that yet. I like the animation though. The way the camera focuses on this island is like tells me like something's gonna happen right here. As I walk back, huh? Okay. No traps triggered. So much to explore. This is exactly what a 2D Zelda should be. Surprise! motherfucker. That's what you got. Okay. Is that the effigy? No, that's not the effigy. What is that called? Oh, it is the effigy. Yeah. First time I used it, it just had money inside it. Yeah, whatever that is. I like how he just looks down at that chest down there. Yeah, it's like, I see it, but how do you? Anyway. Yeah, might as well use it, right? If it's money... I just smacks it down on the ground. Oh my god, that is so satisfying. Yeah, I should heal. Let's go ahead and heal up. Well, I don't plan on fighting that thing. I can sneak in and grab this. Alright. I didn't see the health bar move up, but... it looks like 8 hit points? Is that what they're alluding to? No, I can't yet decipher what that means particularly. And these symbols here next to the bombs, not a clue what that is. Yeah, and if I go out in that direction, surely I'll be killed, so I'm good. Back up. He's holding whatever you used last. So that's the flask in hand, the sword. Oh. And if I use something that's not equipped, it's gone. Yeah, that makes sense. That's cool. Surprise attack, baby! Oh, that's not good. Yeah. Dodge. Okay. I have no more bombs for that. I don't have a shield. The shield... where was that? Oh. Page 28. Yeah, that's the map. So what told me to... yeah, here we go. Yeah. Auto bolts. Circle around and use a shield. Yeah, I don't have a shield yet. So... I guess I'll use my other flask and peace out. What else we got up here? Yeah, there's the rest of the beach. Maybe a bridge there? There's several things. There is reason to go through there. I just don't think I can survive right now. Oh, and the chest. Oh, wait. That's why we turned around. That's exactly why we turned around. Oh, how silly. Alright. I need to find a spot to heal. Whoa. How dare you! Oh, that is so far off. Wow. Oh no, I really need to go find a checkpoint now. I think everything's still dead here. Nope, not you guys. There we go, this lady. Whew. Alright, full health, full flask. 1 HP is not enough. That's not all I need. Alright. Let's get our bearings again. We have access to the Dark Tomb. We haven't been to the West Garden yet. And it's the old house. Oh, I have the key to the old house. Right? We don't have the flooded well yet, but we do have the key to the... Yeah! If I could select it, but I guess I can't. Alright, doesn't matter. Anyway. Yes, I remember how to get to the old house now. Yay! Let's see what's inside.
Here we go.
Totally different vibe in the music. Just one. Can I rest in the bed? Does the graph image on this oh, what do I want to call it? This curtain, I guess. I have a feeling that means something, maybe? That is way too eerie. Let's go dead silent like that. If we follow this, there's the shield. Ah! Wow. Take it. Yeah, I recognize the little purple path. Alright. So at all times I have access to my shield with... Whoa, that was cool. Bash someone back. Isn't that... How did I even get here the first time? Oh, that's right, I was behind some of those waterfalls or whatever. Yeah. I got it now. I got it. Just poke around. Oh. Full of question marks. Let's check them all. Just in case. Wow, absolutely nothing. Alright. Nice soundtrack. And then just cut the silence. This is fine. Alright. Well, hey. I've got my shield. We can go... We've got the old house. We can go to the flooded well now, right? Flooded well is page 29. Or we can deal with some autobolts now. Maybe. Huh. Let's test our might. There we go. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. I don't know if I want to equip anything on that third slot. Because it's so close to my shield, I might accidentally press that. Yeah. It's gonna be weird. That's a weird zoom. Alright. Yeah. If I have to, I'll remap stuff, but... Oh, I kind of wish shield was... that's kind of out of the way. With right shift? I don't know. We'll see how combat goes. I can foresee it being kind of hectic, and I'm gonna fat finger something and use an item I don't intend on using. Still makes that sound. Alright. So back around the waterfall. That's cool. Alright. Actually. Yeah, let's see if this reveals anything else. Did I miss anything in here? Everyone respawned. Of course they did. How about this? Alright, so we really haven't touched this area yet. Do you know how to get back to that? Yeah, that's the I forgot dark place. Those are enemies we can take on now. Plus, of course, ladders. More tuning forks, I guess. Oops. A brave fox for taking on this task. Oh, the music changes again. Well, I guess it evolves to whatever location I'm in. These two. Yep. Off the cliff with you. I don't want you to be spawning at all. Did I? Yeah, I did go in here, right? I can forgot what it was though. Oh right. So nothing right now. Keep that in mind. Yay, I have my shield now. Oh shit, did I break the shield? No, this sign. Oh no, I was supposed to read that sign, wasn't I? It probably wasn't gonna have any, like, information that was useful. I don't know. The signs are... I guess some of them are helpful sometimes. Where does this go? Another golden door. Okay. I don't know if I want to go up there yet. So we've been to the old house. Haven't seen the flooded well yet, and the dark tomb. Oh, wait. Yeah, we did go into the dark tomb, and it was just that. Really a dead end, right? Okay. So maybe next... Yeah, Yeah, maybe there's something. Yeah, okay. Or the lantern. Right. Gotta come back there then. Maybe we'll find something in the West Garden? So, the question is, am I getting ahead of myself by going up here? Ah, another flower. Right. Alright, yeah, 2 of those. Whatever that is. Have our shield now. This. If I head down, I can probably tear through all the enemies that are in that lower area. Smack this already. We saw lots of enemies in this area, so let's go ahead and use it. Take the extra... I should probably lock on so I see their health. No, I don't want to lock onto you. Yeah. Get it quick. Oh no.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Ah, I can't angle this. Wait, no, I should supposed to lock onto that thing. Okay. I still have my item. Offer. Huh, I haven't seen that before. This one seems to have, according to the manual, seems to have something to do with the health bar. Do I have 100? Wait. Oh, 365. Okay. Oh. Does that mean it's gonna double it? Man, I really wish I could... Alright. I'm gonna hang on to whatever this is for now. Yeah, because now I can't do anything. Wow. Yeah, I can offer this. That's pretty interesting. Oh wait, that was a death. Hang on. Boop. That's the 4th one. I had the shield up, I just wasn't angling it exactly at whatever auto bolt shooting at me. Alright. Yeah, everything's respawned. Oh, and there's my body over there. Nice. I have to figure that out. Can I get back to the boy? We'll give it one more go. And that should be wrapping up. Let's see how far we get here. Alright, those 2 didn't trigger. Cool. don't necessarily have to kill those two yet. There we go. Takes 3 hits. Alright. And now, if I wait for this to spawn, there it is. Nope. There we go. Come on. There it is. Now I'm locked on. And I can... Oh, okay. See, I'm fat fingering it again. See, it's not a really good spot for the shield to be in. Go and heal up. I wonder if I can parry it back at him. Nope, nope. I'm back down to like next to no health. Alright, cool. I'm so close to this tuning fork. Grab that too. And then, so at the other end of this was a bridge. That's all I remember. But I can't take out the one enemy that's standing out there while that thing is shooting bolts at me. I have a feeling, yeah, we'll just have to come back. What am I doing? Oh, what does that sign say now that it didn't blow it up? Danger. Danger. Alright, well. Yeah, no safe way to go. Inside was this... Yeah, we saw the... No, I didn't go in here. Where was that, Huh. I went to something else then, and that was the, room with, I don't know, a chalice? I really don't know. And this is too dark for me to enter right now. I don't know what that is. It's spooky. Yeah. Oh wait, no, this thing back here. That's where I entered. Behind the waterfall. Yeah, this thing. I got them both confused. That's what happened. Silly me.
I'm Luigi, number 1.
Alright, run past them because I don't want to deal with them right now. That's literally 1 HP, isn't it? Wow. That's something else to consider. If I go to the checkpoint again, does that mean my body disappears from up there? I was really close to getting to that bridge, but with that auto vault shooting at me, it wasn't really gonna happen. And I was definitely fumbling the shield and aiming it to block the shots. And then, yeah, I guess I'll just take it. I hope the body is still there. Wow. I want to learn more about those before I decide to use them. But anyway. This is the spot to wrap up for me, I think. 4 deaths. And a lot of puzzles to figure out, folks. Man, what an entertaining game. Yeah, no, this is exactly the itch. Playing Zelda and adventuring through a brand new thing. So it's a lot to do still. Thanks for watching, folks. I want to give shout outs to TUNIC for the raid. I also saw a new follow a couple. No, I might have shouted out last stream because that's when I was last stream. It was 12 days ago. But anyway, shout out to everybody watching.
Wowzer, you the best.
You are indeed the best. Kodo, thank you for hanging out and being around for when I had weird questions. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Yeah, the schedule is really off at the minute. It was 12 days ago that I last streamed, and I wanted to keep a more regular schedule than that. We'll see if it happens, and if it does, you should follow on the socials down at gmr.tv/ml, or follow me on Twitter at Metalink. Those are where the alerts go. Make sure you're following on Twitch if you're not already. There's more to come. I hopefully will make that happen. It's harder. I don't know. It's harder for some reason lately to get on. But yeah, that alert will go on Twitter when it does happen. So anyway, that'll wrap it up for us tonight. I do have to go to bed for work tomorrow because work is a thing still. And we'll see y'all guys next time.
Oh, yeah.
We're halfway through the week though, but so my advice to you: take it all the way. We're going in there full speed to the weekend, folks. We'll catch you next time. Peace.